Hey guys, welcome back to Casey's Corner episode 3. We have our first special guest of the show. What's your name?
Hey y'all, my name is Kyvan, also go by Michiko
Calypso Jones.
Jones, Bernice Grasshopper.
Darlene. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. That's me.
I'm Ricky, I think.
You're Ricky.
Yeah, but hey.
So, on today's special episode, I know you all have been dying for the third episode of this installment. It's gonna be a Costa Rica recap / our trip in Costa Rica.
Okay.
So, do you want to start? Lay it out, and then I'll just kind of chime in.
Okay. Let me think back.
Well, I can lay at the beginning. So, we flew out on Sunday at 5 a.m. That was our flight time. And I'm pretty sure we both stayed up the entire day, correct? Yeah. So no sleep. So we both had like busy days on that Saturday. And then we both met up at my place at like 10:30, 11 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
And we were planning to leave at like 2 a.m. that Sunday.
Clothes everywhere.
Yeah, clothes. So we had a lot of stuff to pack. And then last minute I was like, oh, what we should do like a checked bag. I was like, okay. So then we combined both of our stuff together, which looking back, I should have just brought my own checked bag. That was on me.
Okay.
But
we live in
yeah, so we do all that, and it's super last minute, so we're kind of rushing a bit, and we got all our stuff in, and then we get to the airport, and it was dead. There was like no one there because nothing was open yet till 3 a.m. So we flew. Hey.
Cut that out.
Yeah, edit. So we flew United. So we go to check the bag, and it was overweight. So had to drop like $200 to get it to Liberia. But that's okay. Definitely not an ideal way to start the trip. But it's fine. So then
Bad bitches always have too much shit.
It's true.
They always gotta pack. So
we came prepared.
Yeah.
That's all. Like, sorry. So then we got on our flight, and it didn't leave for like 35, 40 minutes or something because of some lighting issue. So we finally left at like 6 a.m. or something. And we flew to Denver, Colorado. And we kind of barely made our connecting flight. Like, we had a little time, but very minor.
Yeah. I'm just happy that we were able to stop somewhere and get like a little bite, but like
Same.
There was a handful of people on our flight that did not make their connecting flight.
Yeah,
and so
that
that was like
sucks
the whole
for
thing.
them.
So I was like, oh
Yeah.
bad. Thank gosh, that wasn't us. But
Yeah, that is true. So thank you for that.
That wasn't in the end for you.
It wasn't ideal because I would have liked to have been able to have like grabbed some like lunch
I know.
while we were in the Colorado airport.
I know.
So I was running on very little food intake and no sleep, which not ideal when traveling. Hey, we're filming over here. And yeah, so then we finally flew from Colorado to Liberia, and it was a fine flight. It was okay.
Adam.
Oh yeah, talk about Adam.
In short, how did it all go down?
Wait, what was your first interaction with Adam?
I think it was, we had just boarded the plane
Mm-hmm.
in Colorado, and then I just remember us being seated, you and I are chatting, snacking on our little like nuts and cheeses and whatever the fuck we bought.
Yes.
Sorry. Ooh. We got that yogurt chocolate bar thing. But besides
that was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, besides the point, I just remember overhearing someone behind us talk about La Fortuna. It was either La Fortuna or
because
Coco.
the older couple behind us was going to La Fortuna.
Okay, right,
and I think
right.
Adam was talking to them about it.
Right.
And then,
And then I was like, sorry to chime in. Did you just say something about La Fortuna? And then he's like, yeah. And so I ended up kind of joining this conversation, and then I just sorry, me with the white guys with
it's
with
okay.
the curly hair.
You like a white guy with curly hair.
No, oh, what?
Who said that?
But yeah, so I think we just ended up having a conversation, and then I was just asking questions.
But he had a wife. He lived in somewhere in Colorado.
Whoa, I don't know about a wife.
Did you not say wife? Or was it girlfriend?
Girlfriend. But
oh, okay.
I don't know if they're in an open relationship. But
maybe they're poly. They live in Colorado though, right?
I think so.
Yes.
That was kind of funny because we were just kind of like,
I know.
and then exchanged Instagrams, and then the rest is history.
Yeah. And I came on with him.
No.
He
But he was staying in El Coco.
Yeah.
And I think we were talking about that for a while.
So that was our second part of our trip. So we saw him. We didn't see him. What am I saying? I don't know.
We could have.
We could have saw him, but we didn't.
It happened. But that's okay.
So yeah, Adam. Adam was a vibe.
He was a silly guy.
He was silly.
I was sharing like my little almonds with him and whatnot.
Yep.
Just making friends, you know what I mean?
That's true.
But from there, flew to Liberia.
We had our transportation set up through our Airbnb host. That was nice. So we just got out, and then they had like a little sign. I was like, "Come on, Casey." That's us. Eric.
Yeah.
Eric was the name of our driver.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at like when we had landed, I think the film and things, and we were just going through the
film?
Like, I don't know how to quite word it. You like land and you have to do one last check if you're in a different, you know what I mean? And
yeah, but we literally like, we were like,
oh,
do you need to like hand inspect this? And they're like, and then we just walked past,
okay.
which was nice.
Yeah.
Okay. It was very lax.
And then walking outside of the airport, it's just kind of like you get hit with all this mugginess.
The humidity was intense.
I kind of like it. I don't know why, but
it was okay. It was just like after a long day, I was like, okay, I'm feeling the air. Because and then Eric took us on a 3-hour drive to La Fortuna. It was fun.
Don't lie.
Yeah, no, that was one of the worst drives of my life because no sleep. I couldn't fucking sleep on the airplane. I could not fall asleep. It was a struggle, and little to no food. I'm running on like junk ass snacks, and I also bought some beef jerky at the airport and spent like $20, which was stupid of me. But anyways, it was like the roads are so windy in Costa Rica. They drive shift stick, so they're constantly. And
I'm over here like.
Yeah, you're like enjoying it.
It's so cool.
And I'm like,
are you okay?
Locked in. I'm like, I'm okay. Trying not to throw up. I was trying to like use my water bottle as gravity. Like, it's okay. It's fine. But I will say the beginning drive was beautiful. It took us that one spot, that overlook.
Yeah.
It was like,
it's crazy.
Gorgeous.
Just like overlooking all of like the greenery, the scenery.
That was really cool.
Behind us, the like windmills that are gigantic.
The windmills were huge.
I have never been so close to a windmill, and it's just
same.
you feel very small,
Yeah.
which I personally like that feeling.
No, I felt the scale of it for sure.
But you're like, whoa.
But yeah, it was like, so we got there near the end, running for my life, but it was like, okay. There's one point though where it was cool when it like started raining, downpouring, like the jungle rain, and it was just like,
yeah, that was what, like 30 minutes before we got
was
to
like
our...
like a tsunami. I was like, damn.
Oh
this
yeah.
is wet.
No, the downpour, like out of nowhere, was kind of insane, but there was like constant thunder and like lightning as well, like 20 minutes or so prior to that happening.
That was true.
So, but
that was so we finally get to the Airbnb, and he parks and everything. We get our stuff out, and it was like this cabin, and it was like
Cabin on stilts.
Cabin on stilts. There we go. So we get there. Who's our host's name again?
Oscar and Sarah.
Yeah. Oscar and Sarah.
I love them.
They're quite cute. But we get up there. We're unloading and stuff, and then Oscar's kind of like showing us around. And then he leaves for a bit, and then he comes back, and he's like, "What, like market or like groceries?"
I just remember you and I are checking everything out. We're kind of getting unpacked a little bit. We just got done with a 3-hour drive.
Yes.
And I know your ass is starving. So, like, I'm just in this mode of, like, I gotta feed my baby. I gotta go get damn food. We definitely could have gone to, like, a restaurant. But I think in that moment, we didn't really want to go anywhere else.
No.
And so I was just trying to figure out this game plan of, like, what to do, what to get. But it was perfect because Oscar had left after he was giving us instructions and all that stuff, and then he came back, and so mind you, there is a slight language barrier, and we're like communicating.
We're definitely we're piecing together certain things, like a lot of pointing. Like you said, I'd be like, oh.
A lot of hand gestures and like facial expressions and things, and I mean, kind of using Google Translate there when I can, but it's so cute.
It was cute.
He like comes up, and he's basically trying to tell me that there is a convenience store down the street, a market of some sort, and he's telling me, he's like, market. I'm like, okay. And then he's like asking me if I want to go, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'd love to go. Like, yes, market, like, see. And then he goes, vroom vroom, and I'm like, oh, vroom vroom. Like, to me that signals, especially with the handles, the motorcycle. Mind you, the last time I had been on a motorcycle, I got into an accident. So I'm like, ooh, do I really want to go on a motorcycle in Costa Rica after it just rained? Like,
also, we just met our Airbnb host.
I know, with my Airbnb host. And I think at this point, I was like, Casey, I was like, I mean, unless you want to go, like, you go, but also I'd love to. And you're like, go.
Yeah, I was like, I want to
shower.
I want to fucking shower. I felt so gross after the whole day in the airport. I was like,
yeah, you're like, no.
I'm gonna let you do your thing.
I know. I'm like, okay. So then I agree. I grab the necessities, and then I put my shoes on, and I follow Oscar to his house, which we lived next door. And I just remember walking. He's like chatting with his wife. I get to meet Sarah, and I think he grabs her motorcycle helmet, and he like gives it to me. I'm like, oh yeah, like,
so here we go.
I've only been here for less than 10 minutes, and I'm already going on this
You're
motorcycle.
On a motorcycle now.
Hell yeah, like, love. And so then he starts his motorcycle, and then I'm just like, yep, this is happening. Riding on the back of a motorcycle, my host's motorcycle. Like, this is sick. I just love it. This is a human experience.
It was just like, I never would have expected that, but I love that. It's like, okay, yeah, and now this is happening.
Yeah, I'm just like, in this phase of life where I'm just going with the flow of things, but get on the bike and I'm just having the time of my life taking these videos.
Cue video.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
and then we ended up getting to the convenience store, and so cute. You have a section for like your produce and then like snacks, and it just has all of the basics. And anyways, I'm stressed because I'm like, okay, Casey's hungry. Like, what can I put together?
Wasn't it like they're about to close when you got there?
I didn't realize that. So I'm shopping around. And I'm like, lo siento, like, I bet it's taking a long time because it's my first time here. I'm like, oh my god. But also I'm like trying to figure out what you would eat. And then I'm like, okay, let's get this figured out. And so I'm just like randomly grabbing stuff at this point. Potatoes, sweet potato, onion, what I think is cheese. Throw that in the basket. And I see Oscar chuckling at me. I'm like, I'm just grabbing stuff, Oscar. Like,
girl, I'm just living.
Like,
I'm just a girl.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm stressed over here. And then it just reaches a point where I like turn and I realize that they had closed the main door, which was like this big kind of gate. And then there's a small little door that was like propped open. I was like, oh, they're closed. Like, they're literally closed and I'm over here. Okay, got it. Reading the room. And so I grab the rest of the stuff, whatever, snacks, drinks. I go to pay, and then get back on the motorcycle, and he ends up having to floor it to get up this huge hill, but it was just a good experience overall.
Yeah.
And then drops me back off at our cabin, and I'm just like, oh.
And we got to have some dinner and like satiate ourselves.
I tried. Mama tried.
No, I know. You did.
I sauteed some like potatoes with onions, and then I got a can of sardines, which there was only salt, and so I was thinking, okay, the sardines in the tomato sauce, like that could add a little bit of flavor, but I know you were like, but I was like,
it's fine. The sardine flavor, I kind of forgot. I was like, it's semi-intense.
Yeah.
It's not like a light flavor, I would say, but I understand the thing. I was just grateful for the food.
Yeah.
So we ate the food,
Yeah.
and finally showered, went to bed. All was good. The morning, waking up.
Don't even get me started.
Oh my god! Like,
Don't even get me started.
cue video. Okay, lead the way. Wow. Look at that. What?
Mangoes.
Oh my god, you're right. Right?
I don't know, I don't have my glasses.
No, it might be. Just like early stages.
Yeah. You're joking, right? This is a fever dream.
And this is what we're waking up to.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's why I booked this cabin, despite
It was crazy.
the bugs.
Yeah, no, the bugs that first night, there's also a fat ass cockroach and like all these little bugs. They were just, I was like, okay, we are in the jungle. I know this. And like showering, I'm just like seeing all these bugs like running around. I'm like,
Mind you,
okay.
the cabin, like the flooring, it's baseboard and then like a slight gap and then another baseboard, so
It's
could
not like
see
fully,
through it.
yeah, like,
But that was only in the kitchen,
off.
thankfully.
yeah.
Bedroom, it
Bedroom
was
was. But yeah, oh my god, that morning, seeing like the actual jungle and like the backyard and in our cabin, just being like,
It's to die for.
it was worth it. It was like the whole journey getting there kind of sucked, at least for me at times. It was a struggle, but that first morning, I was like, oh, it's beautiful.
I honestly, there's something about traveling somewhere, traveling to your place at night, and then morning time, you're just.
I think it's better because you're refreshed a bit. You have to get some sleep, and then you're able to just like take in the surroundings. It's like, oh my god, it was
No, I was so taken back.
No, it was crazy. Like that property.
The kitchen, big window, and in front of it, it's like all of these different trees at different heights with like vines hanging down, and just the flora and fauna. They're not messing around over there.
It's intense. It's
and then
so beautiful.
The birds just.
Also, the view of the volcano from our little balcony by our room was
so
like
cute.
Insane.
So awesome.
Remember, you wanted one of the fucking like cicadas that had died on a thing. So I got out my selfie stick and I was able to like reach out and grab it for her.
Thank you.
The amount of dead bugs Kyvan brought back from Costa Rica.
Nobody come for me.
I was like worried for a second. I was like, oh, I hope like it'll probably be fine. But I was like, so you'd be like, girl, why do you have all these like dead bugs in here?
Because
you're like, sorry.
One day I'll get them pinned.
You will.
I can't help it. But
so yeah, that first day we kind of pretty much just like woke up. We had some food. I think we went to that market. We got some little snacks. Walked around, took a lot of pictures. Kind of just explored. We did all walking. We walked up to this restaurant that was like kind of past like this little swimming hole. And we got some like pretty good food. And then after that, I think we did we walk back?
I think we just made our way back.
Yeah.
The first day, I made sure that it was just going to be
just like chill vibes.
Chill, exploring, checking things out.
Yeah.
Given that, it took 3 hours to get there day before, and then the flight and all that stuff. So I just wanted it to be
it was good planning because we were able to just like kind of move at our own pace. Take a lot of film photos. Still need to get developed. But I will.
It's okay.
So yeah, that was kind of that first day, very just like chill, just exploring. And then the second day, talk about the second day, ziplining.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that was so cool.
Was so much fun. What?
I definitely should have just ordered an Uber for us, but
I know we hadn't ordered an Uber yet there.
I know, but it created this core memory that
it did.
I love so much and I hold dearly to my heart. But
we were running like not even slight. We weren't really late. It was just like they want you to get there like 10 to 20 minutes before the scheduled time of it.
Yeah.
So we were like, fuck, we're kind of a little behind because wherever our Airbnb was, it was like a 30-minute walk or some shit.
30-minute walk, 8-minute drive, but like. We had woken up at 6?
Yeah.
I feel like. And I don't know.
And then we're stressing about like, can we bring a bag? Because they're like, you can't bring more than like this amount. And we're like, okay, we're throwing out lockers and there's just like this whole thing.
Our film camera and are we gonna do anything after? And we need our bathing suits and.
Oh my god, yes, that's right, the bathing suits.
And like,
which we didn't even
sunscreen.
use.
Yeah.
I know.
It's fine, but we're out here stressing.
We were fully jogging. We had like moments where we'd be like jog.
It felt like track. We're like,
did.
Okay, lock in, 100-meter dash or like jog, whatever. Okay,
stop,
and then stop,
walk a bit, jog again.
Yeah.
So,
but we beat our time.
We did.
Initially,
we cut off
late.
some minutes.
Like So
that's
I'm proud of us.
Yeah, that's that athleticism coming out. So we finally got there, and it's basically you get there, you sign whatever forms I think, and then you they pretty much just have the kind of zipline guides, like crew helping you put on all the gear and everything, and then they drove us up to the mountain a bit, or the volcano I guess, and we finally kind of like parked at a spot, and then we did like a lot of hiking to get to like kind of the main area.
So cool.
And then I didn't realize the groups did like split off, because I don't know if some people did like less cables and some did more. So we split off. So we were with like these people from Utah. It was like I think 2 couples, no 3 couples. Like a mom and dad, I think their kids, and then maybe their kids' friends.
12 cable. We did it. We got the 12 cable booked, and that was
that was ideal. Yes.
Yeah.
So I was scared because I was like, oh god, I hate heights. I'm like, this is not gonna be lit.
I had to make a janky.
Oh yes. Oh my god, yeah.
Okay. Sorry to cut you off.
No. That's
in short. Okay. Phone, right? And then I had brought these 2 tiny hair ties with me. And then when we got our locker, they gave us the key attached to a big hair tie. And so while we're getting driven to like the tower where it's like the base, I feel like, I'm trying to channel like my engineer brain and figure out, okay, like how can I make a weird makeshift thing that will hold my phone when I'm recording videos while ziplining. Anyways, I constructed this thing. 2 of the small hair ties were looped through my speaker, and then I took the big hair tie and then I looped it through the 2 smaller ones. And I look at Casey, I'm just like, and I remember you being like, I don't trust that.
I fully did. I wouldn't have, but you know what? It worked. It worked. You got those videos.
I know. I got those videos despite the jankiness of that.
Yes.
Thing.
No, I remember just like we were driving up and I look over and you're just like, and I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? But
hyper fixated on
you. Yeah, you were locked in. Literally the first guy, the guide was like,
it's like
don't.
He's like, I don't know if you want to do that. Like,
yeah.
We've collected a lot of phones down there, and I'm just like, I trust.
What's
this.
a little risk?
Yeah, I trust.
But see, we got the first cable we got to very chill, very like small. They all kind of like they built up over time, like with the length and like the height and everything. Yeah, that first time doing it, I feel like I was just so focused on like kind of like the motion of ziplining. I wasn't even like fully taking account like the height or anything, which I feel like on a couple more of them that I like started to like do it and like look around more and like take in the environment. But oh my god, I was like, I would zipline again. That was so much fun. The height, it's like the height isn't really that intense when you're doing it because the motion, you're going so fast, you don't even like, I mean, you can't comprehend it sometimes. I feel like it's just like it's so like there's no like time to just stop where you're like, oh god, I'm up really high. It's like it's going.
Fun. And then like at the first cable, they're like, who wants to go first? And people are like, fuck yeah,
you said yep,
I'll do it.
It's like me.
I'll go. Me. So
the what was I gonna say? There was the longest cable. That was one of them.
Yeah.
And you get to go with the guide, which is pretty cool. You got a cool video on that.
Yeah.
But that was the one where I got partially stuck, but it was only like a little bit away from the end, which was good because then I had to like turn around and like pull myself back to the ending.
I got in trouble on that one.
You did?
Yeah, I think there was another long cable though, which I went.
I got in trouble at one too, where they're like, "Don't put your hand there." So
yeah,
I was like, "Oh, sorry."
Oh, we're just Americans.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm dumb.
Sorry. But no, each cable was so fun, and then for one of them, we went past the La Fortuna waterfall too.
Oh my
so that was
God.
really cool. Which
that one was so beautiful.
I don't know if there's a video that I got, but
sorry, insert video.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, continue.
But
yes.
Yeah, that was truly an experience to be had. And I'm so happy that I got to experience it with you too, because
Same.
I feel like, so you've gone ziplining before.
I've never been ziplining.
Oh shit. I take it back. The two of us.
You've been ziplining.
No. So that's
that was
why
both of our first time ziplining,
yeah.
which was like crazy.
Yeah.
It was just like to experience that in Costa Rica, like that was like that's like the spot to be ziplining. Like it was, it was insane. That there was a couple moments though that was a little scary, just because like when you're going, you don't want to pull too hard down on the brake because you obviously don't want to like just stop in the middle of this like cable. But there were a couple times where like I'd be kind of swinging out of control, so I was like trying to like leverage and pull myself back to center, and like slightly scary, but it was like it passed really quickly. But yeah, no, the ziplining was so cool. And the walk back after we finished ziplining was beautiful. That little area.
Through like a cacao farm, maybe. So
I think so.
We got to see some trees that had cacao growing on it.
Yeah.
So that was really cool to see in person. And then there was this really cool bird. Like size of a turkey, black in color, I think with a yellow beak, and I don't know who gave it a perm in Costa Rica, but it had an amazing perm.
No,
like,
its perm was pretty killer.
Curliest, like, mohawk looking thing. I was like, oh my god, you're real, that's insane. Who made you and who are you? And then I think we walked forward another minute or two, and then we came across what I think is a hummingbird. It's slightly bigger than a hummingbird, but it was so beautiful. Had a slightly thicker beak that was curved, and I think it had caught an insect or something. It was just photo-esque, and it was cool, and we were watching it as a group just doing its thing on the branch, so that was really awesome. And then
that was like, that was definitely my favorite part, to just like finishing and getting to just like kind of like to come down, and we're just like, wow. Yeah. And this, like, it was so lush. It was so lush.
So I think
after that we were like, okay, we're kind of hungry. We're gonna look at, they had like a food spot at there, but it was like buffet style, and it was like, it just wasn't, So we walked down past the spot that we ate at that first time because they weren't open yet, and then we went to this like, I guess like restaurant. Yeah. Which I'm trying to think what was we had. We had like a stuffed avocado. Remember the stuffed avocado? Like the appetizer.
Right.
That was good.
I don't know if it was stuffed avocado.
I think it was, like it said stuffed avocado, but it wasn't actually stuffed.
Okay,
and stuff. And I remember you got like some sort of a
tortilla soup, ceviche. We ordered so much.
We did order a lot.
I think, we were starving, but when everything was coming out, we were like, oh.
Yeah, no, the plates were quite. I remember I got like a fucking, like a big ass chicken breast covered in cheese. Like, so like, the restaurant was pretty Americanized for, I think, tourists. So,
shout out Wagner. I still have to give him a review.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
he was quite a good server. He was very on it, talking to us. So yeah, Wagner killed it. So then we ate, and then we were like, oh, because we're gonna swim after. We thought about the little swim spot, and we were like, we have like our leftover food. It just doesn't seem like the vibe. So we ended up just Ubering back to the Airbnb, and then I'm pretty sure we took like a nap and just chilled, and then we had dinner, and I think I got to say I stayed in for the rest of the night. I think you explored a bit that night.
I tried
outside.
Doing like my own little night walk. I don't recommend. If you want to go check out cool bugs and creatures at night, get a tour guide and pay for it. It's fairly inexpensive, but I think given the property, and I was just like, you know what, why not? Let's go adventure. No. This was my fault. I had my water Keen shoes on, which had little gaps in it, just to paint a picture. Had those shoes on, and then I brought overalls, so I am covered for the most part from like head to toe. I have this half zip on, and then I have my phone and this USB flashlight. I go outside. I probably spend the next 30-ish, 40 minutes outside. The first 10 minutes I'm exploring a part of the property with like these large banana trees, and I'm looking around. Every 2 minutes, mind you, I'm like,
well, the bugs are attracted to you.
Yep. And then it just reached a point where I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea. And then like 2 bats like flew out of I actually can't do this. But then I was like, you know what, it's fine. And then when I saw the bats like flew over my head or were like circling around, I booked it to like towards the cabin, and I didn't realize I had ran through a trail of fire ants, or like leaf cutter ants. And so, mind you, I'm like walking around in the grass of the property, and my foot is burning, and I'm like, why is it? I look down, there are these, thankfully they weren't the leaf cutter ants, but fire ants, and so they're pretty small, but they're crawling my foot. I'm like, ah! So I'm shaking that off and like taking my shoe off and like smacking it, trying to get them out. And so yeah, and then I spent the next like 20 something minutes checking out the other plants on the other side of the property, and discovered like fireflies and this cute little gecko, but I didn't find anything cool. But yeah, and so at that point I was like, yeah, I'm taking my ass inside now, because what are we doing out here?
This journey is done.
Yeah, no, it's done. And so went back in, and I think you were like reading your book or chilling or something. Yeah. I was like, you would not believe the time that I've had outside. Like, it is kind of scary out there, especially if you're not with anyone. It's just like you in the dark. You're like, oh my gosh, what is out here? I don't know. But yeah, so that was that night.
Yeah.
And then
it was yeah, wait, because that was the second day, right? Yeah. So in the third day, we had a pretty like semi-packed day.
Yeah.
So we started off because I had seen on TikTok a couple days before about this place that had like I think they're called Jungle Bowl smoothies or something like that. And they looked so good.
That sounds so good.
And I found them, like I was like, oh my god, okay, they're only like what, I think a 10-ish minute drive from where we were at or something. Super close. So we woke up, we got ready for the day, and we got an Uber there, and I think it was like a 45 or something minute wait. It wasn't horrible. No. So we
were checking out like the little stores next door and all
we
that
walked
stuff.
around checking out the stores. They love their big ass like penis bottle caps or bottle openers.
Yeah.
I guess. I thought about buying one, but I was like, no, I don't need it. But maybe. Yeah, a lot of those, which was funny to see.
Unfortunately, AI work.
The amount of AI that has infiltrated probably just like tourism in general sucks. It sucks. There was so much AI, especially in Costa Rica. It was like AI sloths, AI like turtles, AI. Like it was just like, it was not, it sucked to see. Yeah. But I get it. But not ideal.
Go back to the bowls though. So good. Did you get a video?
What?
You
Yeah.
need it.
Video? Sorry, Jamba Juice. Got nothing on these bowls. Continue. Oh my god, yeah. Those bowls were sorry, Jamba Juice. You just ain't doing it like that. Like the fruit there was so fresh, so fucking fresh. Tasted so fucking good. It was like it was like, you tell it was like natural. It wasn't like full of all these like fucking chemicals and shit.
Preservatives,
it was just, like,
and weird things. Yeah, like what you ordered is what you got.
Yep. It was to use the word divine. It was divine.
Truly.
So we had our smoothie bowls, really good, and then we went to the La Fortuna waterfall. So we Ubered there, and I think it was like $20, maybe 40 to get in, I don't remember. So you pay, you get in, and you go on this little walkway, and then they have like a little restaurant there, they have bathrooms and stuff, and then you walk past, and then they have like this big, kind of little, not big, it's like a decent size, but like little viewing spot of the waterfall. Insert video. Continue.
Gorgeous.
so beautiful. It was like so stunning to just, I was like, oh my God. Because we got like seeing it from a different perspective than when we saw it when we were ziplining was really cool.
Also, super random side tangent. I think while you were taking a video or photos, there was a toucan up in the tree, and so I was distracted by that. So that was really cool. But we forgot to mention, on our 3-hour drive, probably an hour in, we ended up pulling over, and this was so freaking cool, and forever grateful and feeling very privileged, and pulled over because this other private transportation person was like flagging us down.
That's right.
Pull over, we get out, we're like, what are you looking at? And he's pointing at this tree with one species of toucan, and it was the keel-billed toucan, right? And so there's like 2 at the very tippity top. So freaking cool. I'm seeing this with my own 2 eyes, and so we're looking at that, and then he's like, oh my gosh, look over, like to the left or next to you, and this other tall tree has another species of toucans, the yellow-throated toucan. And so I'm out here losing my marbles. Unfortunately, you're like, you're like,
I was like, why are we pulling over?
Yeah. And
but it was cool. Well, I remember I wore like my Apple shirt that I got when I went to the Apple Park in Cupertino. So it was like, like Apple Park. Yeah, there's just the one other guy who was the tourist. He's like getting photos. He's like, you work at Apple? And I was like, no. But I should have been like, yeah, I'm a manager there.
Free will. We got to tap into it. But
that was, yeah.
And then in front of me, so mind you, behind me, toucans. To the left of me, toucans. In front of me, a bunch of howler monkeys chilling in a tree. That was so cool to see. Like, we're not in a zoo, we're off the side of the street, and so there's that. And then to the right of me, the driver that had flagged us down was like, come over here, come look. And he's looking in between this brick wall and a bush, and he had found this poison dart frog. I think it's called strawberry poison dart frog or blue jean poison dart frog, but basically body's red in color, limbs are blue, and that was super cool. Like, this is
that was pretty cool.
An hour in. A lot of people don't get to see all of that, like 4 different things. It was just so cool. So I just had to throw that in. But going back to the waterfall, the toucan, so cute. So awesome. And then what, 500 steps? Is it 50 or 500?
So I think it might have been 500. Yeah, it was like all going down, which was nice and chill. So we go down.
Except my leg.
Yeah, your leg was. I think her leg was like full on like shaking.
Just vibrating. I was like.
I think it's because we had been doing so much walking.
Yes.
It was like we were putting our legs through it.
And then the 2 little butterflies that we came across. Yes. That was magical.
That was very magical. Well, that was a precursor for the rest of the day, which we'll get to. But yeah, we got down to the waterfall. They had like a little viewing spot. We got our photos, of course. Duh. And then after they were like, when we bought our tickets, they're like, oh, just so you know, like the waterfall, like it's open today. And we're like, okay. I fully didn't bring any swimwear, but I was wearing like my like Nike.
I'm so glad you did.
Like kind of, I don't know what.
Spandex?
Kind of, yeah, like spandex vibes. So we finally got to the waterfall, and I was like, oh, should I? I don't know. I don't have a towel. And I was like, bitch, you did not fly all this way here for you to just not get in the water. Like, shut up. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in. So I took it off, and I jumped in with my little spandex, and oh God, the water felt so good. It was so refreshing. It was like perfectly kind of cool at first, and then it was just like got used to it, and like the waterfall and like the mist. It was just like, oh man, it was like I felt like I was being healed or something. It was so nice. It was just that was like definitely like peak. I was like, oh, this is magical. I'm in a waterfall in the jungle, just pure vibes. Pure vida.
Pura vida.
So that was
awesome.
That was awesome. Yes, that part was really cool.
And then getting to chat with this like older couple, so that was cool. Nothing crazy, but just having that human interaction was really awesome.
Yeah, they were. It was their first time in Costa Rica too, I think. Right? Or no, they had been before.
Yeah, I think they had been before.
Yeah, I think they'd been before. They're some with their kids and stuff. But they met in Seattle, and we were like, bitch, we know Seattle. Hey. So yeah, that waterfall was super fun, and then the hike back up was tough, but it wasn't horrible, but it was tough. It was like, I was like, okay, I'm focused here. So that was that was that, and then after we got food at the restaurant there, because I was like, oh, maybe I'll be fine. Like we could eat after the Butterfly Dome, and I was like, no, I need to eat food now, or else I'm just not gonna be happy. Which is
pretty good.
What?
The food.
It was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I got. Oh, I think I got like
tacos.
Shrimp tacos. Yeah, which is very good, and we got the ceviche too.
I just got this like roasted chicken. I don't know. Everything was hitting. It was
hitting. There's that dog too.
Yeah.
That was at the restaurant. That was really cute. So yeah, we ate, and then we go to the Butterfly Dome, which Kyvan had booked for us, like right when we were planning the trip. And we had 30 minutes before it closed. So it was perfect timing that we got there when we did, and not any later.
That's true, because I would have spent all freaking day.
Yeah.
So 30 minutes. That's fair.
It was, so we got there, and you have 30 minutes. We're like, shit, okay, lock in. Boom, book it to the Butterfly Dome. I mean, just go ahead. Like, one of the most magical experiences ever that I've ever experienced.
Agreed. If you ever get the chance, book it. Even though it doesn't sound exciting,
it really
truly.
It doesn't. Like it's cool. It's like, oh, yeah, butterflies, but it's like, no, you don't understand when you were in there with one of the most like beautiful creatures I think that the world has. These delicate little beings.
And time just kind of stops.
It does stop. No, you felt like you were the most present there. Because for them, time is it just moves differently.
They're so peaceful in there. You have all these species of butterflies of all like shapes and sizes just fluttering their wings.
They had like little food spots where they had like fruits out. So they were just like feeding on the fruits, and you could just see them. And like one of my favorite parts was the like super vibrant blue ones. I love seeing like when they're eating, because like their wings on the inside is like this kind of like just gray or grayish brown.
No, I think the inside was the blue, because when they
you're
flap,
right, not the
exposes.
inside. Yes, the outside is that like grayish brown, but so when they go to flap, it's this beautiful vibrant blue, and I was like, it was. I mean, I had talked. I think I already told you, but like that Thursday before we left on our trip, I talked to my therapist, and I was telling her about how I was like, lately in life, I've been feeling like goop. Like I'm just like, I don't like, that's how I would describe how I'm viewing like myself, where I'm at in life, whatever. And then she was like, okay girl, it's kind of cheesy, but like it's like the butterfly stages where it's like the chrysalis, where when the caterpillar is in the chrysalis and they turn into like actual liquid for a second, and then they become like an actual butterfly. So I was like, and then I was like, this is me. Oh my god, this is so like, this is life. It was like, it was very timely. I feel like it hit, and you had tears in your eyes. You were just overwhelmed with the beauty.
Yeah, and
how could you not be?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was so cool. It was a very, I feel like, special moment that we got to have, because I feel like a lot of the day had been like kind of go, very fun, but that moment in time, I think, was the most, I felt like time was still in Costa Rica. It was just like, wow. And we got even a moment where we were in there like all by ourselves, because everyone had left. That was so cool.
Yeah, I think for me, what it was is, and I've been trying to have this perspective on everything, but just in that moment, it was kind of like, wow, I'm the first in my bloodline to be experiencing and experiencing all these really cool things, seeing things with my own two eyes, and the butterflies, just all of their beauty. They're so small, and time felt so still, and it was just really cool to be able to take that all in. And I don't know, just little things like that got me crying in the club.
Yeah.
Because that is truly the human experience.
Yeah.
And we have to move, and go in this day and age. And so it was really nice to just sit and take everything in.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
No, it was... Yeah. It was like, I feel like there's moments where, like, it felt intense of just, like, there's so much, like, obviously we know the so much war, so much, the world is so full of so much, like, hate and violence, but it's, like, that moment where it was just, like, seeing the perspective of, like, life has so many aspects of itself, but then there's also so many amazing parts, too, of just, like, the calmness of nature. And I feel like just seeing that was like a reminder. It's like there's a lot of evil in the world, but it's like there's also still a lot of beauty and, I don't know, like purity in the world. And I feel like butterflies to me are like a very pure creature. So I feel like that was just cool to see.
But then we had to hustle back.
Oh yes.
But that was cool.
Yeah.
On our way back, just being able to take everything in that we couldn't take in because we were rushing to get to the butterfly dome. But
yes,
this gigantic bamboo bush thing, that was really cool.
That was really cool. Yes.
And then we got the Uber, and then we got back to the Airbnb, and we were like, photo shoot.
Oh,
we have
yes.
to beat the
I
sun.
forgot, yes. Because we were like, it was our last day because we were leaving the next day at like 11 a.m. to go to El Coco. So we're like, oh, we need our fucking photos. And it's like, okay, perfect. I have my point and shoot that has a pretty decent flash. Yeah, we got our shit. We locked in. We went down. Kyvan got her fit on. I brought my fit. And we locked in like, okay, angle, yes.
Angle.
Phone.
Do you want this?
Phone
this?
photos. Yes, perfect. I really felt crazy walking around. I literally, like, part of it, I was fully just naked down there with my latex devil mask on.
But
just
naked,
yeah,
being a
just
little jungle nymph.
Straight vibing. But I did tear one of my latex gloves, which
tragic,
but it's fine. I'll just have to buy a new one. But yeah, no, it was that was very fun, but funny. And we were like, then it was like starting to get dark, and we're like, okay, we gotta get up.
Like, time is a ticket.
So yeah, that was a very packed day, but we knew that too, because we're like, we're gonna have the first part of the trip be a lot more like doing activities and stuff. Because La Fortuna it was like, that was more of the vibe there, like a lot more activities. And then El Coco was gonna be like the chill vibe. So, we finished
But what, 6 something, 7 something? We were making our way up back to the cabin. That was slightly terrifying because it took maybe about 15 minutes, I think, to get down to the river. Mind you, it's like dark, but it's not super dark yet. But I think what made it scary is just we're in this unknown territory. And snakes, which I'm fine with, but venomous snakes, and then all these other bugs.
Fat ass spider.
Yeah, he was in front of me. Yeah. You still had your latex.
I was still wearing my latex hood because I was like, I'm just gonna take it off when I get back to the cabin.
Yeah.
So fully, trekking, looking crazy.
Yeah.
But
all of the bugs, like the cicadas.
It was cool to see the fireflies, though. The fireflies were very cool to see like that when it got dark. But
it was funny to get back to the cabin.
We
made it.
It was a
We're
fucking.
alive.
It was a goddamn journey to get back to the cabin.
Yeah.
But yeah, we finally got back. We chilled. Really wonderful. And then we left the next day, 11 a.m. Our driver picks us up, and it was like a 3.5 hour drive to El Coco. And this time, I don't know, almost maybe like an hour into the drive, I was like, girl, I was like, I can't do it. I was like, asked the driver, I was like, can I please sit up front with you? Like, please. And then he was like, yeah, sure. And then I had the window down, and I was just like, letting the air hit me. And it was much better that way. I'm like, okay, noted for next time. But we, pretty much got to El Coco, kind of midday, I want to say. Got unpacked, and I don't think what we did. We swam first, didn't we? Yeah, we went swimming because where we were at, it was like townhouses or not apartments. Condos, yeah. So they had like multiple little swimming spots. So we got to go swimming, which was, the water was really pretty, really pretty blue.
Mind you, we're going from a tropical
Yes.
like environment to this beach slightly, it was giving desert but not desert. It's just like a little, it's drier.
Definitely drier.
More beige in color. But yeah, we were visiting the coastal west side of Costa Rica, and then La Fortuna, like I said, you got your jungle, you got your green lush like plant life. So anyways,
definitely different biomes for sure. First we got there, got to swim around. It was cool seeing the ants there, because just being like I literally felt like I was watching A Bug's Life IRL. Like it was just like seeing them move, like carrying these like little leaves and stuff. It was just like, what? Like this is crazy. Like this is them just like functioning around, living life. Like
doing their own little thing.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, end up watching A Bug's Life while we were there because of that. And I was like, oh. Side note, I forgot how good A Bug's Life is. No one talks about A Bug's Life enough, I feel like. Maybe they do, but it's so good. So we did that, and then we got, tacos that night, which...
They were good.
They were good, but not what I feel like was wanted.
Yeah, I wanted, like, street tacos from the cart. But, you know what? It's fine.
It was fine. They did have... There's AI there, too.
No.
But yeah, the tacos were pretty good, and then we got some good chips and salsa. And then I think after that we just went back to the Airbnb. I mean, we had one moment where we were walking around the town a bit, and there was this one lady who like kind of felt like she was following us, but we couldn't fully tell, like, because we would go stop, and she would kind of stop, and then we'd walk a little more, and then stop, and then she would stop. And it was just like, I don't know. It was also like the first night there in this new town. I'm like, I don't know the vibe here. I'm just like being cautious. But yeah, it was a little like.
Are you following us, or are you just?
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on here?
Feel safe?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if she was like. So it was. I was like, okay. So we did end up just getting an Uber back. And
I'm getting us an Uber.
Well, yes, I was like, I'm not playing around. I'm like,
no.
I'm not trying to get jumped or something. Like, I don't know. Like, she's, like, what are you doing? So we, got back and then kind of just like chilled for the rest of that night. And then the next day we had like kind of what was like a beach day, pretty much, just around the town. So we woke up, we got breakfast at this little kind of cafe.
Really yummy.
It was very good. I had a breakfast burrito, which was quite good. I don't know what you had.
I had this avocado mushroom toast thing.
Yeah, okay.
Of sorts.
So that was good. The after that we walked into the town and kind of explored around a bit. Went to the beach. What?
We had spent probably 6-7 hours straight in the sun.
Yeah. 100% we did.
It was a blast being at the beach though. It was so fun splashing in the water, but you're closer to the equator, the sun's more harsh.
So where are you going with this?
Got sunburned for the first time?
Kayvon got sunburned for her first time ever in life.
What?
Wild. In Costa Rica.
I know, but before we get to that, beach was fun. It was
fun.
A chill time. The shells, super, oh my god, beautiful, awesome, amazing.
Yeah, she was foraging. She got her rocks and shells. You were locked in.
Locked in.
Yeah,
the
water,
sand hot.
The sand was so fucking hot, but the water felt great. But every time I get out of the water, I'd be like, motherfucker, this is hot. So
some guy kind of hit on me.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Thought I was Latina.
He thought you were Latina. Yep.
It's like, no, lo siento. Like,
lo siento, I'm sorry.
I'm actually Asian Hawaiian. Sorry.
He's like, damn.
He's like, beautiful women, like those white guys don't know how to handle like a girl like you, like us Latinos. Like, I know.
You're like, I hear you, dude.
I hear you.
I hear you.
I hear you. But
Hey, if you go back, maybe you can find them.
yeah, maybe. But yeah, low-key worshipping me.
Well, duh.
Yeah, duh. But and then what else? I know the sun was going down, so we got our photo.
We got our photo. Oh my god, we were locked in taking these photos.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're
Wave.
yeah. No, yeah. That was one of the funniest parts. Was it was like
Wave.
kind of like the sun was setting, and we were taking like flash photos, like some on my film camera and some on my phone. And yeah, we would be like, okay, get in the water and do this pose. 1, 2, 3, boom, and then a wave would come. We'd be like, wave, and then we would stand up like this
1, 2,
to like
beautiful.
to not let it touch our phones, and then we'd be like, okay, walk back in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, wave, wave, wave. Like we were like, it was serious business. We weren't playing around. It was like, I want this photo. Oh, how about this? And we kept going. We're like, oh, can you get some more of me?
Yeah.
Oh, get some more of me. Yeah,
Okay,
get some more of me.
go.
It's like two bitches who just want to take photos.
Yeah.
It's like when does it end?
Yeah. No, never.
Never. It never ends.
We're like, okay, let's take some more.
Yes. So yeah, we got our photos. And then we had food at that beach spot, right?
Cocoa Beach Bar.
Cocoa Beach Bar.
What I will say is, before we got there, where we were situated, there's this big tree, and I was hearing a lot of chatter, and it was so freaking cute. As I approached the tree, chatter gets louder. I look, there's these green like parakeets, many of them in the tree, and it kind of like when you're in a pet store with birds. It was that times an insane amount of number, and they're just all chatting and flying around, so that was really cool. But yeah, we got to the Cocoa Beach Bar.
Well, they closed in like less than 30 minutes or something.
Thank gosh we made it there.
So we had to like lock in. We're like, what the fuck do we want? So I got, I think, shrimp tacos again. You got
I got a
poke bowl.
And
then we
fries.
And then I got
drink,
mango daiquiri.
I think I got a pina colada.
The drinks were so fucking good there.
So good.
Genuinely,
everything was good.
Those are probably the best drinks I had there. They just, I don't know what they were doing. They're making magic there. So we ate. It was very good. It was a really good meal. And then I think we walked back. Did we go to the market after that?
We did.
We went to the market because we got some like snacks and like stuff for breakfast.
Got some cool earrings.
Oh yes. Oh, that's right. We did some souvenir shopping. I got some cool items too. What?
I would have bought more shit, but it's probably for the best.
No, you gotta limit it.
I know, yeah.
And she was like, we were talking, we're like, oh, like, okay, but what about, I have all these friends, should I get this person, this gets us, like, no. When to me, if you're traveling, only get your core friends gifts. Unless someone, like, maybe asks for them, but it's like, no, I'm there focused on me, and the people that I be, like, fucking with, you'll get a gift, but that's it.
I just want to get everyone everything.
I know,
though,
but like, these side people, they don't get gifts.
Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah, we had kind of a chill rest of the night, and then that night I also booked us. What did I book us?
Horseback riding.
Where? Oh yeah. On the beach.
On the beach.
Oh my god.
Conchal Beach.
Beach Conchal.
Great.
Bro.
Because we were talking about it, I was like,
yes.
Do you still want to do that?
Because we were like, we should like book something while we're here. And we saw that and we're like, okay.
And then you were locked in. You're like, I gotta get this booked.
That was so cool. That was one of my like most favorite activities, I think, of Costa Rica. I've said it so many times, like telling people on my trip. I understand horse girls now. I get them now. People love to shit on horse girls, but like, they're right. And we're wrong for shitting on them because horses are magical fucking creatures.
They're so cool.
They are so fucking cool.
I'm a proud horse girl.
Yeah, as you should be.
Yeah.
Because I've been on a horse like once before, but I've really rode one around. So getting to ride one around on the beach too.
And then getting in the water a little bit too with them. And
yeah, there's one part where he's like, okay, with the one specific horse, like, oh, you can get in the water with it. And we're like, what? I don't know the horse's name.
Mine was Rambo. Yours was Canelo. and then his was
Canelo, or is it Carmelo?
Carmelo. You're
I
right.
think
Right.
it's Carmelo.
Carmelo,
I don't remember who the other one was.
and then I think his was Coco.
Coco? Okay, yeah, I think you're
Something
right.
like that. But
So yeah, we got to like take our shoes off, and then he was like, "Okay, kick it to the side, like kick it like hard." We're like, "Oh, okay." It's like go, and then it was just go into the water.
that was
Oh my
slightly
God.
terrifying in the sense that there was no saddle on
Yeah.
the horse, and
No,
so
fully raw dogging
like
it.
when I had gone in, I just felt bad. I was like, what if the horse doesn't want to go in the water? He's like, just kick it. I'm like, okay. So then I go to kick the horse, and it's like, making its way into the water, and then
Yes.
it just reaches a point where I'm like, okay, let's turn around, and it felt like the horse wanted to be like get off, and I was like, ah. So I like held on, but I was like, no,
Yeah.
we're fine. You're
Yes.
okay. I was like, we
No, there was
just gotta
definitely-
turn around.
The horses, I'm like, there are moments where I'm like, okay, you are like a wild animal. Like
Yeah.
you've been tamed, obviously, but like, I have to remember this.
Yeah.
But oh my God, having the water just like splash up on you, this warm, beautiful water. It was a beautiful sunny day. We're riding these horses. It was just like, I was like, yeah, this is fucking awesome. Like this is the life. Like this is. It was really cool. It was really cool.
That was probably for like an hour long. I think that's
Yeah, I think so. I
hour
think
and a
you're
half or
right.
something
Yeah.
for the horseback riding thing. Mind you, I'm low-key also kind of stressed because I got sunburnt. And
Yes.
so I was, night before, I'm like, oh my God, like, bro, like, I have to
Putting
apply
lots of
aloe
aloe
vera
vera.
like every 5 minutes. So, yeah, caught a lot of sun the next day as well with the horseback riding. And
Yeah.
then it was really cool just getting to be on the horse and see
Yep.
everything, have access to the water, but also the times when we got to go fast.
Oh my God, yes. He was like, fast? And we're like, okay. And then, boom! Fucking
Yeah.
galloping like, insert clip.
Okay.
Oh my God! Continue. That was crazy. I was like, oh, I felt so powerful though when it was going fast. I was like,
I
bitch, I'm
know.
in Game of Thrones.
I know.
I'm like a lord. I am like I am.
Don't try me.
Like, don't play with me. Like,
No.
look at me and my horse.
Yeah.
Like, I'll fuck you up.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know if that was,
Our
that was
inner.
correct.
I think it was correct.
But also before we went horseback riding, we got there a little early, so we went to a soda, which is I think like Costa Rica's version of just like a classic restaurant, I think. And that was our first time going to a soda, I'm pretty sure, because everywhere else we kind of been, it was more like just like call a restaurant or something. But
Got like a
that-
classic breakfast.
yeah, that food was really good. It was like a rice with beans in it, right? Kind of mixed.
You have your eggs, and then you don't like the plantain. But, like
No,
the,
I like some of the plantains. I just didn't
the fried
fully
one,
love
or the
those
sweet-
ones. I liked when they're a little more crispy. They're really like soft like when they're really soft, not my favorite. But when they're like nice and crispy, I liked them.
So good though. And then they gave us this, I think it was like a kind of cheese. And
Yeah,
so,
that was good.
I don't know, like everything just blended
Yeah.
well with.
It was very nice
another.
with the eggs and everything. It was
Mm-hmm.
it was a very good solid little breakfast. I feel like we needed that too before.
Yeah. And then, what was it? So, during the horseback riding, he showed us the shells of the beach, which was crazy.
Yeah.
Not even just like straight up shells. Kind of like the backyard, my grandma's backyard that we're in right now. Like the rocks, just shells everywhere.
Kyvan was in fucking heaven.
Yeah.
I knew as soon as we saw it, I was like,
I know.
oh my god,
I know.
that girl's gonna be locked in.
Yeah. So.
Also on the horseback riding, it was like 3 beaches, so he like showed us all the different parts as it like goes down, and then the one kind of main beach was where they had like this big ass market going on. So like once we finished our horseback riding, I'd also bought some goggles. I went to the souvenir shops before because I was like, I want to like look around. So basically we would. We got
the fucking huge pineapple drink.
yes, the huge
like,
pineapple drink.
big ass pineapple.
Oh, yeah. That's stunning.
Mine was not good.
Yeah, Kyvan's low-key sucked.
I got this coconut water one. It was not good.
No, mine was pretty good though.
No, yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay.
But yeah, no, that was really good.
I was happy to see like you enjoy it, but I was like
chugging
mine to see if I could like feel something. But like after every sip, I was like,
I tried yours and I was like,
yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. But that yeah, after the horseback riding, we went to the beach because we brought like towels and stuff. So we got situated, found a little spot, and then pretty much just like got to swim, and you were scavenging around and locked in and getting all your shells and rocks. And then is this we had like, I don't know, like a kind of not like a running bit, but like I would like go and like with my goggles be underwater and like scavenge for certain rocks or shells, and then I would bring them to be like, are they good enough? No. And then
you're not making ends meet. Go fetch some more.
Yeah, or like I would get a certain one right, and you're like, good job.
Yeah.
But then if I got one right, it's like, fucking idiot. So I was like her little like worker bee, getting her shells.
Yeah.
Like, cause she was like getting the ones near the shore, but I was like going deep into the water and like, cause I had the goggles and I was like, and I would like grab one and be like, oh,
Is this
cool.
good enough? No.
Is this good enough? No. Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot.
Get it out of here.
You dumbass.
And this is terrible.
So yeah, but I think I was good. I got some good ones. So
Yeah.
I made her happy.
Yeah. As you should.
I was a good boy.
He's a good boy. Yeah, that probably went on for what, like 2 something hours?
Yeah.
3 hours? I feel like?
I think so. Cause the Uber that we took there, he's like, oh, I can like come and pick you guys up, like after, like around 4 or something. We're like, because we're like, oh, let's do 4 p.m. or something. Cause we're like, we have our horseback riding, want some time at the beach. He's like, okay. Mind you, it was like 4:30, I think, when we kind of finished up and we were walking back, because the weather shifted immensely.
Yeah,
It
there
got
was a slight thunderstorm.
stormy,
Yeah.
Which I'm like, perfect timing for the horseback riding, because some people were doing it when I was doing that. I was like, not ideal.
A little bit of a drizzle, but then like I had my bikini on.
Oh, of course, we got her photos. We got her photos.
Gotta get more pictures.
But we literally are walking back. We're like, okay, we should probably order like an Uber to go back. The dude was like right fucking there.
Boom! I know.
That was some weird ass timing.
Speaking of timing, we forgot to mention at the I don't know if it was the first. No, it was the second time. The song at the Cocoa Beach Bar, our favorite song.
That was at night.
Okay. Sorry.
She's jumping ahead.
Sorry.
But yeah, we literally found out whichever, like, bitch.
It's crazy because we were
really
thinking about him like, oh, we should contact him on WhatsApp, and then we just turn and he's like, we're like, we were just thinking about you. Oh my gosh. And so we got into the car.
Yeah.
And he's
like, hey.
And I was like, hey, you told me this time. Like,
yeah.
I was like, oh
like,
my gosh.
You're right. So yeah, we drove back, and then we got back to the condo and showered, got all, situated, and then we took an Uber to the Cocoa Beach Bar again, because we're like, okay, we need to have a night where we kind of just like get like a little crunk, like, because most of the trip we were sober.
Yeah.
We didn't really drink any of those nights. So we went to the Cocoa Beach Bar, and we were back, and we were like, hey, because I saw some the night before, and they're like, hey, and we're like, hey. Hi. So we got our drinks and our food, and we got 4 shots. Yes. She got vodka, I got tequila. And yeah, I feel like it was pure vibes there. It was just like
we ordered the same food, the same yummy drinks, 4 shots.
We got
each.
those fries, which were not what we expected.
I thought they were.
I know, they were decent. They were my favorite. I like the ones that were
chunky fries.
What were they? There was a type of, I forget what they were called.
Cassava? Something, a type of root.
So it was a type of root, yeah. Type of fries. I don't know. But anyways, they were like good enough. The aioli was good. But yeah, so we take our shots, and then at one point let's go to the bathroom, and I come back, and this song, I think it's
Disparate.
Disparate Youth or Disparate Youth? Disparate, I don't know.
I was like, stop
No,
it
and
right
literally,
now.
as soon as I walk out, it starts playing. I'm like, because we've been talking about that song before.
Yeah.
So to hear it, I was like, it's like meant to be. It's like,
I know.
this is like some kind of divine timing. Like, bro, they're playing this. So that was, very like, but
That's cool.
yeah, it was a good night, good little meal, and then we after that we walked around the town a bit.
The hermit crabs. They're
that's
so
right, the hermit
cute.
crabs. Yes.
Didn't realize there's so many.
Yes, there was quite a bit of hermit crabs.
Yeah, as we were walking back.
Yeah, no, those were cute. And then we got ice cream, right? Am I right?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, and then we also went shopping.
Yeah. This is so much
I bought a cactus dildo.
You know what?
Sorry.
Sometimes you have to.
I literally, like, I was, because I hadn't seen any, like, sex shops when in Costa Rica.
The look on her face, though, when you were like...
No, I asked, like, oh, can you help me? Because it was, like, locked. And I was like, oh, can I get that? And she's like, that? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, that's crazy. And I said,
yeah.
I was like, I need something to remember it by.
Yeah.
So, yes, I have that. And then, what else? Yeah, so we did the shopping. We got ice cream before, and then pretty much just walked back, right? Did we do anything else?
No, we walked back. Yeah,
walked
right.
back. Kind of had a chill night and just went to bed. I watched more Bugs Life. I slowly watched it over the span of like 3 days. And then the next day was our last day, and we just had pretty much like a last chill beach day. So we went to, I don't know what the beach was called, but it was like 15 minutes away. Hermosa.
Oh,
beach?
yeah, you got it. Yeah. This is where Adam was staying at, so we were gonna
that's
try
right.
and link
okay.
up, but
Yeah. Hermosa Beach. And that was it. It was really, really cool beach. It was not that crowded wherever the spot we were. We just vibed out there. We got more photos.
Took a little nap.
Took a nap.
Saw some monkeys in the tree.
Yes, that was very cool.
And you look like the peanut butter baby at one
I
point.
did look like the peanut butter baby.
I was telling him when we were at Conchal beach, I was exfoliating with like the sand. It was great. And so I was like, you should do the same. But the sand was slightly different textures and it wasn't as, I think, coarse. And so you just have this like wet sand on you. Look like the peanut butter baby.
I was just like just covering my entire body. I was just like, because one of my favorite things is like, I'm at the beach, I love to just like, let's get a little dirty. Let's just throw like the wet sand on. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I love that sensation. But
took a nap.
Yeah, super just like chill beach day. Not really much happened, and then we came back and
oh wait,
what?
Chicken Joe.
Before
we got picked up by the Uber, or maybe it was when we got there, or no, it was when we were waiting for the Uber back. There was the rooster.
That's
Cody.
right. Yeah, Cody. I forgot about that. Yes, yeah. We saw Chicken Joe in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
So, kind of a flex.
Yeah.
But then yes, we got back to the condo, and then we
went to
where
that
did we
restaurant.
Yeah, that restaurant was like close by. It was pretty good.
Cute little walk, tacos. We got ceviche.
I got birria. That was really good. And then we hit up that market too, because we were like, we gotta get there before they close.
Yeah.
And there was also, was there dogs or was it cats? Cats. Right? Cats. Yeah, there's some cats while we were there.
Just giving them little bits and pieces, like, y'all are not fighting at my table.
No.
Better get that figured out.
But yeah, that was very, very cute. Yeah, that was a cute spot. I feel like that was a good like kind of final dinner that we had. And then I
had stayed up, I think, packing our stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're like, how do we make the luggage lighter so we don't get hit with another you get hit with another $200. Yeah. And so, but
okay, but here's the part.
Yeah,
here's the part because the next day or like our last day. No, the day we're traveling, whatever.
Yeah.
We're heading back home. We got our Uber, we get to the airport. And yeah, we go to put the baggage on. We're like, yeah, girl, we already know it's like, it's overweight. Just what's the price? And she's like, oh, like the system, like what are they like? They were getting new systems or something.
Something was wrong.
Yeah, so she's like, don't worry about it. And I was like,
Period.
yeah, so I was like, girl, what? She's like, oh yeah, like that's fine, like
Shout out
you're
to
good.
her.
Yeah, no, she was a real one. I was like, thank you. So we didn't have to pay that, but I do fear. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to say I fear anymore. I don't know why. I think that because we got that goodwill there, yin and yang. This Costa Rican TSA agent.
Right.
I don't know if she just was not vibing that day or something, but I go and we have our film that we shot on our trip, and I'm like, oh, like hand inspect, like please, like can we get this hand inspected? She kept multiple times being like, no, it has to go through. No, it has to go through. I'm like, it's like, no, like it needs to be hand inspected. It's like, no, it has to go through. And we're both just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, looking back, retrospect, I should have argued more. I should have been like, no, like let me talk to your manager or something. Like, hey, this needs to be hand inspected. Like I should have been more of a bitch, because I'm like already in that moment. I'm like, I get it. I look like annoying fucking American, of course, but I'm like, I should have just like leaned into it, because I'm like, no, girl, hand inspect it. Like I understand, you know, job's annoying and stuff, but this is also a part of your job, and right now you're being lazy and you just don't want to do it. So that was the frustrating part, because I'm like, girl, you're simply just not doing your job, but okay. So she was just, yeah, being so fucking annoying about it. And so we had to put it through the scanner, which hurt my heart.
Fingers crossed.
But I think it should be fine, because it was under 800 speed film. So I think it'll be okay. / I don't know, I haven't even got developed yet, but we'll see. But yeah, fingers crossed. But that was really fucking annoying. So that definitely, I was like, okay, but it's whatever. We're past it. And then we flew, yeah, from Liberia to Houston, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, Houston. That's where we like went through, did the TSA again, and they hand inspected. Thank God. I was like, can you please hand inspect this? Like, I'm like waiting for an argument or something. And it's like, yeah, okay. I was like, thank God. And we got through, and then literally I was like, oh, yeah, we're back in fucking America, because what do we see? Chili's, Chick-fil-A, Einstein bagels. I'm like, okay, land of the free. Yeah, hello America. But yeah, we got some time to chill there, so we got some Einstein bagels, because all the other spots were like busy as fuck. And then flew from there to Portland, and
that was the trip.
That was the trip.
This is so much.
I know, but the 8 days was good. Adding that extra day, I feel like was a smart move.
Because I was like,
enjoy it a little more.
Do you want another day?
Yeah.
But 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
We
it was a 10 out of 10.
survived
We did.
the trip together. Like, it was great.
No fighting.
I made damn sure. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
There's some sort of tension issue.
I think we had some moments where we were both like maybe either on a different wavelength or so, but we got
like
past
we're hungry
it.
or something.
Yeah.
But nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy. So
you can read the room. I can read the room. Sorry, keep going.
Friendship did not end. Because, you know, sometimes a trip can test a friendship for sure.
Yes.
So thankfully, yeah, all was well. And yeah, it was 10 out of 10 trip. I'm like, who knows what our next trip will be? I don't know. Maybe a cute little short trip to New York could be fun.
True.
But also the next international trip, Japan. It'll probably be Japan. Yeah, I think it'll be Japan. But that's gonna be a couple years out.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah. So overall, great trip. That is Casey's Corner episode 3 Costa Rica recap. And I hope y'all enjoyed.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in on the Costa Rica experience that we had.
So,
But
I think that's it.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, thanks for letting me
Yeah, my first
join.
guest on my podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're my first guest.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a very low stakes podcast. But it's fine. It'll develop.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Peace.
peace.
Bye. Oh my gosh.